Hey guys, what is going on? It's Kyle here, and you probably haven't heard from me for a while. Actually, I can guarantee you haven't heard from me for a while because I haven't uploaded a video in like 3 whole months, and it seems like it's only been a short time, but it's been like 3 months because, long story short, I got a job, and I worked there for a few months, didn't really like it, quit. I'm only 17, it's okay, don't blame me, but, and now I finally have free time on my hands, and what game better to come back to than Mountain Blade Warband, because it has been my favorite game for a long time. I adore this game. I adore the mods for this game. I adore the single player. I adore the multiplayer. Everything about this game is just amazing. And what better than Game of Thrones? The best game combined with the best show slash book is just going to be amazing. So we have a Clash of Kings, which is a Game of Thrones mod for our lovely Mountain Blade. So here we go, guys. We're gonna play a single player campaign for Clash of Kings and see how it goes. So let's start up a new game. It's gonna take a minute. Alright. You go for a stroll in the streets of your hometown, where you hear that King Robert has been gored to death by a large boar. Strange. The fishmonger that you're speaking with tries to tells you. He doesn't even try, he just tells you, like straight up, like right in your face. He tells you that Eddard Stark, the Hand of the King, tried to usurp the throne. But the valiant King Joffrey's advisors managed to foil his plot, and peace has surely been restored. I love how it was his advisors. However, a few days later, a weary traveler arrives with more news. Following the imprisonment of Lord Eddard, the Northern Lords march towards the Riverlands to defeat the Lannisters and free their liege. They ambushed the army of the Kingslayer, routed his forces, and captured Sir Jaime, after which they broke the siege of River Run. All of a sudden, the odds seem to be turning against Joffrey, and his name is no longer shouted in the streets. Making a quick decision, you decide to strike out, hurriedly selling off your meager possessions to a fat innkeeper and packing only the most essential. You finally feel like you control your own destiny, and whatever course you take, great deeds await you. Indeed, great deeds await us. Alright, so this is custom with the mod. As you can see, it's a customization screen, so we can select our gender, our lineage, our like early life and our later life, and our reason for adventure. So we're gonna have to stay male for sure. We have options of a landed knight, traveling merchant, veteran warrior, hunter, Dothraki warrior, thief, and septon. I think we're gonna have to stay with a landed knight because that's the most respectable out of all of these, I believe. Our early life, a noble in training is what we shall be, and later you became a slave trader, an outlaw, a pit fighter, a thief, a bravo, a sellsword, a game poacher, a smith, a goods peddler, a begging brother, a singer, a student at the citadel, or a squire. Squire, I'm sure we would start with more gold. Sellsword, we would start with more fighting skill. The rest I don't really like because all of these, they're not very respectable. I mean, no respectable lord could have been a outlaw in his previous life. It just doesn't work that way. A sellsword? Possible. Maybe. Alright, and our reason for adventure? I think we're gonna have to stick with personal revenge because the only other one that would fit us would probably be lust for money and power, but as you can see, it really damages some of our most important stats, so personal revenge sounds good to me. We start out with some decent stats and some decent skills. Alright, let's see who we were. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was a landed knight. You came into the world as a son of an impoverished noble, owning only the house in which you lived. However, despite your family's hardships, they afforded you a good education and trained you from childhood for the rigors of aristocracy and life at court. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a noble in training. As a boy growing out of childhood, you were trained and educated to perform the duties and wield the rights of a noble landowner. The managing of taxes and rents were equally important in your education as diplomacy and even personal defense. You learned everything you needed to become a lord of your own hall. Then as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became a sellsword. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you became a man. And the whole world seemed to change around you. You signed on with the sellsword company and traveled far from your home. The life you found was rough and rady, marching to the beat of the strange drums and learning unusual ways of fighting. There were men who taught you how to wield any weapon you desired, and plenty of battles to hone your skills. You were one of the charmed few who survived through every campaign in which you marched. But soon, everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own adventure, or on your own as an adventurer. Same thing. What made you take this decision was personal revenge. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life, become an adventurer. Still, it was not a difficult choice to leave. With the rage burning brightly in your heart, you want vengeance, you want justice. What was done to you cannot be undone, and these debts can only be paid in blood. As a nobleman, you may find that you are able to take your place among the great lords relatively quickly. Alright, cool. So other options we have are gather companions, which I believe puts all our companions in the first inn, and fog of war. We don't want that, that's too easy. We want to have to explore to find our buddies, and fog of war does not sound too interesting to me, so this sounds good, let's go. Alright, done. Click to button. Game saving policy, I would go realistic, but I am known for being stupid and screwing up, and I don't want to have to restart the whole series because I'm stupid. So we will go with allow me to quit without saving. Alright, enter name here. Name. I always go with Zemo, but I think we will have to go with Sir Zemo, because this is Game of Thrones and we are a Sir. Alright, so we have attribute points. I think we should put 2 in strength, and 1 in charisma, and 1 in agility. That looks good to me. 11, 7, 7, 9. Alright, let's put as many in Iron Flesh as we can. Shield, no. Athletics, riding, horse archery, no. Looting's important for early on foraging. Trainer. Wound treatment. Looks good to me. And let's put it all into one-handed weapons because I prefer one-handed weapons. I like having a shield. Alright, I customized the character earlier. This is the settings I chose. He looks kind of like a Lannister, but I like him. So let's stick with him and go. You join a merchant and his family traveling towards Storm's End. Green shots of wheat, barley, and oats are all across the dark soil of rolling hills, and on the lower slopes of the snow-capped mountains, herds of cattle, aroch, whatever those are, and sheep are grazing on the summer grass. Occasionally, too, you catch the sight of one of the great war horses that are the pride and nobility. Oh, the land here is rich, but also troubled, as the occasional burnt-out farm bears witness, a testament to the chaos the Tyrell host caused when it marched through 16 years earlier. You keep a wide berth of the forest, where desperate men have taken refuge. While passing by the burned ruins of Summerhall, the merchant declares that he's changed his mind, wanting to take his wares to Weeping Tower instead, having heard of Linesini galleys docking at the nearby harbor. I have no idea how to say that. Hopefully I didn't butcher it. Following a long trek through the Rainwood, you finally see the town of Weeping Tower in the distance. You are exhausted by the time you find an inn and go in search of a decent tavern. According to the old blind man sitting in the corner drinking a mug of stale ale, a kraken has been seen off the coast of Drone, and a 5-headed calf has been born, killing its mother in the process. Surely an omen to be taken seriously. Dismissing the old fool as crazy, you venture onto the streets, which are all still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear the sound that stands the hairs on the back of your neck. The sound of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Dun dun dun. I was not expecting that at all. It's not like I've played this game like 50 times before. Alright, so, whoa, it looks like we got some sexy armor, a nice sword, a shield, and some rocks. Because every nobleman, and what the hell? I just got one-shotted in the face. Wow, they're pro bandits, man. Alright, you are struck down. However, before you lose consciousness, you hear shouts and a rush of footfalls. You awake to find yourself indoors, weak but alive. That's hilarious. They killed me. Oh wow, this music is really loud. Alright. Don't want to blow out your ears. That was hilarious. Okay, so let's talk to this clerk. Ah, you're awake. It's good to see that you can still walk. You're lucky that we came along. I had been speaking with the castle guards when we heard the sound of a fight, and I ran to see what was happening. We didn't arrive in time to prevent you getting knocked down, but we have saved you from getting your throat cut. Now, maybe you can help me. Blah 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 blah. He wants me to leave this land. I appreciate the sentiments, but I think I'll stay. War brings opportunity, and I mean to seize my chance. Make a name for myself. Alright, he agrees with me. Gives me 50 coins and sends me on my way. Alright, let's see what we can do. So here we are at Weeping Tower. Let's see what's going on in town. Let's go to the tavern and see who's here. Some townspeople. Court the Slaver. Berenger Perrin. May the Father above judge you wisely. I sense that you are a great sinner. Oh wow, thanks. Perhaps, but who are you to judge me? Oh, I am the greatest of sinners, descended from the great line of sinners. House of Perrin was once pious and just until my dishonorable ancestors traveled to Lias with Arian Brightfire in his exile. When he died from drinking wildfire, my forefather dipped the servants in the same substance and was responsible for the great fire that destroyed the western quarter of the city. When he returned to our ancestral castle, he burned the local septon and was as an offering to a vile new god, and tortured anyone who refused to convert to his new faith. As a result, my family was outlawed, and we have been wandering the world ever since. Alright, Berenger Perrin. To atone for my ancestors' sinful life, I've joined the faith and have been ordained a septon. The father guides me, and the mother shows me mercy. The warrior gives me strength, and maiden aids me in keeping my vows. The smith guides me in my labor, and crone grants me wisdom. Travel with me. Very well, the world needs to be brought back into the light of the seven. I'll travel with you and spread the faith. May the warrior grant your arms strength. Let's be on our way. Oh, you want 2,500 silver. Sucks for you, buddy, because I'm poor. Alright, some more townspeople. Nothing here for us. How much? You guys are pretty expensive, so I don't think so. Alright, nothing here for me. Oh, I didn't mean to click that button. Alright, so we need to go to the towns around here and recruit ourselves some men that we can start training up to be awesome. Awesome, just like, oh god. I guess I picked that. That's okay. I didn't even expect that, and then it popped up and I was like, oops. Alright, so 5 of them want to follow us. 50 dinars or 50 silvers or whatever. Cool. Let's run away from these bandits because they're meanie. They're meanie heads. Alright, I don't really want to go through the woods because it will probably end in us dying. So let's follow the coast up to Bremere. Bremere. Yeah, Bremere. I think I had that right. Go up to Bremere, get us some more troops. Sorry if you guys hear that annoying grinding in the back. The bearing on my power supply and the computer I built's going out, so it just constantly does that. It's really bugging me, and I'm ordering a new one, but I don't get paid till Thursday, so it's gonna be a while. Alright, let's recruit some more guys. We got 2 more. We're a whole 8 strong now. These guys are gonna die at pretty much anything, so we need to train them as soon as possible. Avoid combat until they get a little bit better. I don't really want to cut through there. Oh, he's running from me. He could probably kill me, though, because he does not know that all I have is a few peasants to my name. A few peasants and 400 silvers. Actually, let's kill these guys. Let's see if we can do it. Looters should be pretty easy for us to handle. Surrender or die! As you wish. Prepare to die. You have 8 troops fit for battle against their 8. Alright, let's lead our troops into battle. Ooh, it's really dark. I hope you guys can see. Hello, troops. You have mighty fine shields there. Alright, we can take a tactical advantage here by getting to the top of this hill. We're gonna need every advantage we can get. So follow me, trooplings. Unless they're already up here. Please don't tell me they're already up here. I don't know where they are, but here's a good spot to tell our men to hold position. A good defendable spot. They can't be sniped by archers very well. Alright, hold this position. Let's put them in a formation. Let's tell them to go. No, not a shield wall. Let's tell them to go in a square. Oh, we don't have enough to form a square, but they're holding. That's good enough for now. Alright, let's see where our friendly little looters are. Are they down here? Is that them? I can't really see very well. Looters, come out wherever you are. Oh, whoa. I think we found our buddies. Everyone charge! Oh, they got him. Good job, guys. You guys are pro. Oh, this is bad terrain for me to be on my horse. See, look at that. Oh, you and your arrows. They already killed my horse. Kill him. Get him. That's right. That's how you do. Oh, don't you shoot arrows at me, you... Oh! Wow, I am really weak. I get like one-shotted by every arrow, or am I just really unlucky? It looks like we're winning though. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna win this. Come on, guys, you can do it. How many are left? Just one? Good job, guys. Yeah, I got shot in the head, but it's okay. I'll recover. Just a slight flesh wound. Alright, so we only lost one man, 2 were wounded, and we killed all 8 of them. Ooh, look at this. We already got a better helmet for ourselves. A battered leather cap. 7 + 3. It's better than what we have. A thick peasant's tunic. And that's not better. We might want to... No, we probably shouldn't take any of this. I don't think any of our allies will need it. They'll probably get better gear. Is there any weapons? No, just some crappy stuff. Alright, well, we got a fancy new hat, which is awesome. Can't be sad when you have a fancy hat. And our soldiers are ready to upgrade. Oh, look at that. They're all men-at-arms now. Pesky peasants can't bother us any longer. Alright, guys. Well, this episode's been a few minutes. I don't want to keep these too long. I want to keep them nice and short so you guys don't get too bored. I just trained up 3 more guys, and so now we're at 10. I think this is a good spot to leave off. We just had a nice victory, and we're going really well. And we'll see how we do next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I'm trying to get used to recording again. Sorry if I wasn't my normal awesome self of awesomeness. But I hope you still want to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And if you do, you can do that in the link below. I'll see you guys all next episode. Thanks for watching. Peace.